today I'm going to be walking through how to build a funnel in AttractWell. Now, a funnel can look a lot of different ways, but they all kind of contain the same basic pieces. So we're going to talk about how to create those pieces in AttractWell, and then you can adjust as needed based on what you want to do. The first thing that you need with a good funnel is a free offer or a lead magnet. So usually this is something that's like a PDF, but it certainly does not have to be. You can get creative with it. It's always good to think outside the box. Ask yourself what your target audience needs, what's going to give them an immediate transformation or meet an immediate need that is not giving away everything. You don't want to give away the whole farm, but you are giving them step one, and what's going to be a journey. Step 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be your paid offers, but this is the beginning of a relationship. So this is what gets them in the door, and it needs to be something that they want enough that they don't really hesitate to hand over their email for it, because that's what gets them in the door. Okay, so we want the free offer. So think about that, spend some time, do some soul searching, ask people questions, do some research, figure out a good free offer. You might already have one ready to go. So what you need to do is put your free offer into your account. So you'll have a content library in your account, and you have videos and files and images in here. So if it's a PDF, it's going to go into files. If it's a video, it's going to go into videos. I mean, pretty straightforward. Once it's in the system, our next step is going to be creating our marketing campaign. The marketing campaign is a drip sequence of emails or text. You can do texting through the system. And the first one in the sequence is going to deliver the free thing. So you're going to go to campaigns, you're going to hit add, you're going to name the campaign. I'm just going to call this test funnel campaigns. I'll make it easy for me to find it. I'm going to send this one by email only. Now in the system, if you're doing texting, if you've set up two-way texting, you have to go set it up in order to use it. It won't just work without you setting it up. So please go do that. If you don't have texting through the system, don't text. It's going to be weird. Do email only. But you can turn on text only or text and or email, which will base it off of what they've given you, email or text. But I'm going to do email only for the sake of this video, and we're going to hit create campaign. So we're going to add our first message to the campaign, and this message will be sent on day 0. Day 0 it means immediately. It means as soon as they opt in, this email is firing off. Okay, so that's what we want. We want day 0. You can use ChatGPT to help you write the marketing campaign. I really recommend that if you're not good at copywriting, because it will help you to build out this campaign in an effective way. So you can go into AI, whatever ChatGPT or whatever service you're using, and say, hey, I'm doing a marketing campaign for my sales funnel. The free offer is this and the paid offer is this. You can give it your bio, credentials, and testimonials as well, and tell it to write an email sequence that's, say, 10 emails long, and you want it to have the first email deliver the free thing, and then you want to be building a connection with the audience, introducing yourself, sharing testimonials, and then introducing your free offer, and probably having some kind of time-sensitive bonus on the free offer. So if they get started before, this deadline within the next 5 days or whatever, they get something extra, right? So something a little incentivizing at the end of the marketing campaign is typical. But again, it's all up to you what you do. So this first email is going to be just delivering that PDF. So in the body of the email here, a few things to note is, first of all, you can insert their first name. So in AttractWell, you're going to the speech bubble and hitting first name of contact, and that will put their first name in. You can also put this into the subject line, and it will put their name in the subject line of your email. Now, where you want the attachment to go, you're going to hit the plus symbol here. You're going to hit insert, manage files, and you're going to choose your PDF. I have a million, yes, I know. So you just choose your PDF there, and then you're going to hit style, and you can choose to make it a button just by choosing a color. And then you can hit the pencil and change what the actual link says. So I would do something like, click here to download your workbook, or whatever it is. And now you have a nice button or link there. You don't have to have a button. You can just have a hyperlink if you prefer, but that's how that works. So now when they open this, it's going to open the PDF. So you can write the rest of your email around that. You can send a preview to yourself, and you can also hit the preview email It's very boring right now. You can edit your email signature. And I know that they are updating the email builder soon. So by the time you watch this video, it might be a little outdated because the email builder is changing. But I'll be doing new videos when that comes out. So in the meantime, send a preview to yourself always to test your emails, make sure they're working. But once that is ready to go, you can hit save. And you can see the first email stacks up here. Now we're going to add more emails. So you just keep adding and building your emails out, and they're going to stack up day 1, day 2, day 3. Now you can change them to be a little bit more spaced out if you want, but I recommend the first few probably going out consecutively, and then you can add a little bit more space in between them as your emails start to drip out. Once this marketing sequence is established, then you're going to be connecting it to a landing page. Now you might think, well, you said we need to be promoting our paid thing. What if your paid thing isn't ready? If your paid offer is not ready and you're setting this up just to start growing your list, then add a few emails to your sequence, maybe 5 to 8 emails here, just introducing yourself, offering value to your audience, and sharing some testimonials. And you could have a call to action that's like follow you on YouTube or subscribe to your blog if you're doing those kinds of things too, just to get them further engaged with you. And then you can update the marketing sequence when you have your paid offer. If your paid offer is ready to go, you're going to need to go create your sales page and come back and link the sales page into the marketing campaign. So when you start promoting your paid offer, you can do that in here. But for now, we're going to leave this campaign and we're going to go to landing pages. Now in AttractWell, you have landing pages and pages. These are two different things. A landing page is a one-step opt-in page. Okay, get my free thing here, name, email, button. It's very basic. They have a bunch of different templates in here. But these are not super customizable. You can change basic things here. You can change color, picture, what the words say, but you can't change the layout. You can't take away buttons, things like that. You have to work within this framework. Now, if you don't like this framework, you can use a regular page, and the regular page, I like to call them an anything page, can be a landing page, it can be a sales page, it can be a confirmation page, it can be whatever you want, but essentially you are going to be creating a landing page here. Okay, so I'm just going to use the landing page for the purposes of what we're talking about today, but I'm going to show you some other setups that I've done with a regular page as well, and you can see how there's a little bit of a difference there. So if you click on this first one, basically you're going to click on this picture, hit replace, and upload your own picture here. You're going to change the text here and here to talk about your free thing, get my free thing here, that's super, super awesome, and change what the button says. You do not hyperlink this button. Okay, I see that people make that mistake all the time, and they try and add a button inside this button, and that gets really weird. This button is built into this page. They push the button, it would do the actions that you set in the settings. You're not adding a link here. You're going to just change what it says. So get my free guide now. Then you're going to go to settings. You're going to name your landing page. You're going to connect the campaign here. Okay, so what did I call that? I call that test funnel campaign. You can tag them. This is useful for just being able to pull up a list and seeing how many people have opted in, or you can add them to a newsletter or a blog, subscribe, whatever. If you want to add them to another list that you're building, you can add that there as well. You can add multiple tags. Then down here, after registration, send visitor to, you can choose a web page. We're going to be building a confirmation page. A confirmation page, you can go to pages and make it, and then come back here and connect it here so that once they opt in, it automatically takes them over to the confirmation page. So let's go to pages and look at confirmation pages. I'm going to walk you through a template that I have made for a confirmation or authority page. This is available in my template shop. If you're using AttractWell, you can find my funnel building templates in there, and it gives you all these pieces as well if you need just something quick to get things up and running. And you can follow the copywriting prompts as well to build this out, but it's intended to be the place they land after they opt in for your free thing. They're going to come here and they're going to say, hey, your free thing is on its way. Go check your email while I have you. Here's a video introducing what I do and who I am. Client reviews, why should they trust you, some more about your credibility and your credentials, and then you can add a statistic or a quote or something there to further build their trust in you. And then you can have another call to action that's a next step. This could be a smaller ticket item like an ebook or a digital product of some sort. Typically not going to be your high ticket item yet, but that's up to you depending on what kind of offers you have. But this is another little call to action down here, and this is going to be the next piece of the puzzle. So far we have your freebie, we have your marketing campaign, we have your landing page, we have your confirmation page, and now we're going to talk about your sales page. Okay, so here's a sales page template that I have built as well, and this sales page template is full of copywriting prompts as well. So you can change all the colors and the pictures and things, but you go through and write your copy based on what it tells you to say so that you can effectively sell your larger offer. Now, the more money you're asking for, the more information this page is going to have on it. So yes, you can shorten this page to make it to the point if you're not having a high ticket offer, but essentially you want to give them more copy, give them more information based on how much money you're asking for. You can add a countdown timer now in AttractWell, which is really great if you're doing a time-sensitive offer. So you can put a countdown timer based on either when they land on the page, so you get 5 days from the point that they opt into the funnel, or you can do, I'm doing a sale for the whole month of September, and you're going to have it run down to a set date. And that will just vary depending on how your funnel is going to work. But you can actually add countdown timers in here that will then redirect to a different page when they run down. So that can be a really great thing to do as well. So you're just going to go through here and you're going to be writing your copy and hooking up your buttons. If you get my template bundle, you will get the Canva templates to fill these all in. These are just generic looking, but you can fill these in for your program or offer, and you just go through and do all of those things. And this is going to be the page you're sending people to from that marketing campaign. Okay, and then from there, you just have to market that landing page. Okay, now I did want to show you some alternates to a landing page. So let me grab that and I can show you how I'm selling an ebook and how I'm doing some of my freebies on my website. So on my website, I have a number of different freebies. I have my SEO guide, and I have done these on a regular page and on landing pages. So this is a landing page in AttractWell. This is one of the templates. But if I go back to my resources page, I do have a few others. So my ebook that I'm selling, this is on a page. So you could easily set something like this up for a free offer to have more flexibility in how it looks. And then I also have these opt-ins here. So this is a page. So it gives you a little bit more space and a little bit more flexibility in the layout for your freebie. So if you'd like this better, you don't have to use a landing page. You can turn a regular page into a page, and I'm just doing a pop-up here, and they can opt in. Again, it goes to the confirmation page, triggers the marketing campaign, all of the things. So it's the same basic structure, the same pieces that you're putting together, but it can look a lot of different ways. So you can get creative with that, but check out the information in the description of my video, because I do have the funnel building workshop that really walks you through how to create an effective funnel, how to answer all these questions and write good copy and build out all these pieces using free resources like ChatGPT and Canva to create something really professional like this. And I'm going to provide you with all of the templates that you need for that. So you might want to jump on that, or you can go to my shop and buy my funnel building template shop, which will work in AttractWell. So thanks for joining, and I hope this was helpful for you. Make sure you check out my funnel, CRMs, and lead magnets workshop if you're interested in setting up an effective funnel for your business, but feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the tech. I've provided a plain English workshop for building your online biz without the overwhelm using free things like ChatGPT and Canva. It's only $45 Canadian. It gives you a 5-part video series and an actionable workbook to move through to set up all the pieces for your entire funnel. And this will work on any platform. I'm not providing any platform specific information or templates, only things that you can apply to every single platform. And this includes design tips on how to create something that it looks really professional and clean no matter which platform you're using. And you're also going to be walking through the psychology behind writing good sales copy, building an effective strategy, and having a lead magnet that people actually want, getting clear on your niche and your messaging, and then what to type into ChatGPT so that it spits out really good results for you. I'm giving you all the ChatGPT prompts so that you get really good results that you can then use to build out your funnel effectively and quickly. So you're going to be really happy with how fast you get this up and running. So give it a look, and I hope you find this a really helpful resource. I put a lot of time and effort into building this for people after working with so many entrepreneurs and seeing where they were struggling.